Hi, I'm John Pullman, professional boxing trainer, owner of Pullman's Gym in Northridge, California, and this is Pullmanomics. Bruce Lee says, the counterattack is an advanced form of offense, the greatest form of fighting, the art of a champion. Pretty self-explanatory. I find that counterpunching is such a great tool. Coming from somebody like Bruce Lee, who spent a lot of time studying martial arts and fighting in general, he calls it the greatest form of offense. So it definitely takes a lot of practice and a lot of attention. That's why we broke up these counterattacks into like 4 different episodes. It's just catching and countering, which is one small window into like the various forms of counterattacks, right? So without further ado, we're going to keep going over catching and countering. And in this episode, or this part of this episode, the 4th part, we're going to go left-hander versus left-hander, which is a very kind of untapped into, I think, a topic, because it's not super common for 2 left-handers to fight each other. So I want to start, going over some of that today. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have Josh in his good left-handed boxing stance, and now I'm going to be in a left-handed boxing stance. Like I said before, we go over a lot of people, and a lot of times we go over a left-hander fighting a right-hander, but it's important for a left-hander to see left-handers too, because that does happen, and you want to be ready for it. So we're going to go over catching and countering straight punches and then countering with the same hand, right? So for example, I'm going to throw a jab at Josh. And since we're both left-handed, he's going to block it with his back hand. That's the typical kind of safest way to do it, right? Block here, boom, and he's going to shoot right from here. He's not going to pull it back. He's going to shoot a straight left hand right from there. Boom. It's not the most powerful punch in the world, but it could be very quick and effective if done properly and the time's right. Right here, boom, bang, shoots it right over, right? Boom, bang, exactly, just like so. What, bang, really quick. And again, he's occupying this hand, which would guard this side of my face. So if he's quick to it, boom, he follows me right to my face. So it's a really nice move. Actually, I was watching a Shakur fight, a replay, Shakur Stevenson fighting Jamal Herring. They're both left-handed, and Shakur was using this move when Herring was shooting the jab at him. So it was really effective too. Whoop, bang, it's a really nice technique if you can master it, right? Whoop, bang, perfect, right to the point. Now if I shoot a straight left hand at him, and we're both left-handed, right, he's gonna sit into it a little bit because he's gonna counter with the same hand. This is a tricky one, right? Because it's coming straight, so he has to time it right. He's not gonna sit too far like I'm throwing a wide punch. I'm throwing it straight, he's gonna stuff it a little bit, right? He's gonna stuff it a little bit, boom, and he's gonna counter, boom, with his right hook. Really nice move. Boom, bang, right there. If you could time that right, again, he's occupying this hand, this whole side of my face is open. Bang, if he could time it really, really good. Gets his hands up, tucks himself in, smothers the punch just a little bit, boom, bang. Yep, really good shot. Boom, bang, good. We're lined up. Feet, the feet are like not super important because everything lines up, right? Boom, bang, just has to be really, really conscious of where he's at. Boom, bang, good. Back to the jab, same hand, boom, bang. Back to the straight left, same hand, boom, bang. So it's a nice drill. Hands are in good position, boom, bang, right. I'm shooting this one, bang. He's really timing it, blocking it, making himself strong at the right time. Bang, right. Again, bang, this side, bang. Really nice drills there for catching and countering with the same hand. Josh is in his left-handed boxing stance. I'm in a left-handed boxing stance, right? And we're gonna go over catching and countering with the same hand, but this time I'm gonna throw hooks at him, okay? So he's gonna counter with the same hand, so the way he blocks a shot is very important. He saw something or he feels like he can really land this move on the person he's fighting, so he's gonna try his best to execute it. He's gonna sit into it a little bit, smother it a little bit when I throw a right hook. Whoop, right there, he meets it, takes the power off it that way by smothering it a little bit, then he shoots right from there, straight left, boom, that's the side of my face that's open. Right, if he could pull that off, it could be very detrimental to his opponent. Whoop, bang, right there, right on the money. Sit into it, whoop, bang, sets up his left hand. He's using his legs, he's making sure everything's in the right position, his distance is right where he wants it. bang. Whether he's close or far, that's going to depend on how short or long his punch is going to be, right? Depending on where his opponent's at. Bang, right there, good. Around the side, comes right down the middle. Now I'm going to throw a left hook at him with my rear hand. And similar to how he blocked the straight left just before in a previous clip, but he has a little more leeway now because now my punch is wider, so he has a little more room for air, and he's going to sit into the shot a little more to meet it before it gets to its maximum power point. Block it right there, and this whole side's open, so he's going to come back with a right hook naturally on this one. Bang, good, really good way of doing it. Bang, beautiful right there. Catch, bang, sits his weight right into the position to shoot a great hook, shifts his weight a little forward and drives it through. Bang, and if I shoot this side, he's gonna come with the left, sits into it, bang. It's nice to practice back and forth once you learned it, because you practice sitting this way and sitting this way and countering from there. Boop, same hand. Boop, bang, same hand. Boop, bang, same hand. Boop, bang, same hand. Really nice shots for a left-hander versus a left-hander. Josh is in his good left-handed boxing stance, and I'm in the left-handed boxing stance as well. And we're going over catching and countering with the same side again, but we're gonna go for body shots now. So I'm gonna throw kind of like hooks to his body, and he's gonna block them and counter them with the same hand that he blocks with, right? So I'm gonna shoot a right hook to his body. He's gonna use his left elbow, and he's gonna bend his left leg, and he's gonna get his elbow close to his hip while not dropping his hand too much, right? Everybody has, some people have shorter arms, some people have longer arms, and you need to adjust to your body type, right? So you might need to bend your knees a little more, or maybe you might need to drop your arm a little more than somebody who has longer arms or doesn't. So you remember, all this stuff kind of needs to be adjusted to yourself as well. So when I throw the body shot, he's gonna bend his back knee, drop his elbow, right. Still has his hand up for protection, has both hands up for protection, always, good in this drill anyway. And he's gonna shoot his left uppercut right from there. Boom, really nice shot. Especially because I'm leaned over going to his body, I'm wide open for that. Boom, bang, right there. The other night I was watching Gervonta Davis fight Jose Pedraza, and Jose Pedraza switches stances, but he was fighting left-handed for most of that fight. And a couple times he was trying to press Gervonta Davis, and Gervonta Davis used this technique against him a few times. It was really, really effective. He tried to throw a hook to his body, bang, really quick shot right with the uppercut right there. Bang, beautiful, right there. Bang, good. And if I go on the other side, he's gonna shift his weight, put a little more weight on the right leg and drop his right elbow, keep both hands up, and then shoot right from there, right? Quick shot. When you shoot your uppercut, your hand has to come off your face a little bit, but he doesn't drop it too far. Just a little bit to shoot his shot quick. Bang, depending on where my face is too, depends on the angle he has to make his arm. Bang, right, exactly. And everything happens quick. He's not loading up, he's not trying to punch, he's not trying to hit a home run, he's just trying to hit a nice line drive single. Bang, maybe a double. Bang, right there. Bang, shifting his body in the right position. Stopping the shot, smothering a little bit, and countering with the same hand. Good, really effective if you could time this right. Bang, right. Bang, some really nice counter shots, left-hander versus left-hander. Here we go. Josh is in his left-handed boxing stance. I'm in my left-handed boxing stance. And now we're talking about catching and countering, but catching with one hand and countering with the other hand. So we call them opposites. Catching and countering with the opposite hand. Left-hander versus left-hander. So we're going to start off with the straight punches. I'm going to throw a jab at him. Now, again, because we're both left-handed, it's probably the most common, well, it is the most common kind of safest way for him to catch it with his back hand, right? Boom, just how we did earlier. And now he's gonna shoot his jab right back at me. Boom. It's not the only punch he could throw, but that's just, it's the simplest, direct, really nice shot that is really effective, right? Jab for jab. Whoop, bang, good one to start learning after the beginning. Whoop, bang, beautiful, right there. Whoop, bang, good. Now I'm gonna shoot a straight left at him. And now this block's gonna be a little different than how we just did with the same hand counter. The opposite counter, he's gonna block, he's gonna ride it. He's gonna go with the shot, take the power off that way. With the shot, and come back with a straight left. It's natural. It's really natural and smooth. And whoop, bang, right on the money, just like so. I'm gonna shoot a straight left, he rides it, boom. And when he turns his head, he turns his head, but he still keeps me in his peripheral vision as best he can. He'll at least see part of my body to know where I'm at, right? He don't want to lose me altogether. He still has me, even though his hand's up, he still has me in his, at least part of my body in his line of vision. Bang, just like so. I'm gonna throw the jab. Bang. These are simple, pretty logical moves, right? Left-hander versus left-hander. But a lot of times left-handers don't practice left-handers versus left-handers, so it's a little awkward to them, right? It becomes more natural for them to block right-handed punches. So it's very important to really go over this if you're a left-hander. You do have to practice, because at the top level, you know, there's a lot of good, especially right now, there's a lot of world champions that are left-handed. So and if you're left-handed, you want to be prepared for that too, right? So he catches and he jabs back, bang, and I shoot this, bang, right there. Bang, good. So he's practicing, he's seeing it, there's repetition, going over it. Even though you can do it really good, you still have to practice it a lot. Bang, good. I think it was Tugstsogt, he said, amateurs practice till they get it right, professionals practice till they can't get it wrong. So you just keep practicing over and over. Bang, right. Bang, again. Bang. So that's really good counter shots, left-hander versus left-hander. Here we go again. Josh is in a great left-handed boxing stance, and I'm in a good left-handed boxing stance, and we're still practicing catching and countering on the opposite hand, and I'm gonna throw hooks at him, right? So I'm gonna start with a right hook, and again, this is gonna be a really natural, kind of comfortable move to practice. He's gonna turn with the shot as he goes, right? Block it and turn at the same time. Boom, just like so. Sets him up really good for a nice right hook. Boom, bang, bang, good. Just like that. Bang, really right on the money. Really straightforward move. Sets him up, cocks his gun right there. Bang, beautiful. Again, bang, good. Now if I throw a left hook, kind of wrap it around the side, he's gonna ride it again that way, right? Now he got options here. Straight left, really good. If I drape myself over him, like try to throw like an overhand, and I'm on top of him, uppercut is good too, either the head or the body. So both good ones to practice. So we'll go straight first. Bang. If I keep my balance, he'll probably shoot the straight one if he has distance. But if I really go for it here, bang, I might do the uppercut. I'm gonna put it right here in my chest one time. Bang, good one to the body. Now we're gonna go this way. Bang, just like that. Again, bang, good. Other side, hook. Bang, the way he's shifting his body, he's setting him right up for the punch. Shift, bang, good. Actually, other night I was watching Lomachenko and Gary Russell. Two high-level left-handed fighters, and they were doing quite a bit of this to each other, actually. They were catching and countering with the opposite hand, so that's a really good one to check out. The Gary Russell and Lomachenko, high-level fight, and they were doing a lot of catching and countering. Bang, right there. Uppercut. Bang, good. Hook. Bang, straight. Bang, good. Opposite. Yep. Bang, again. Bang, good. Hook. Bang, uppercut. Bang. Really good shots, left-hander versus left-hander. Again, left-hander versus left-hander. Josh is in his left-handed stance, I'm in my left-handed stance, and we're gonna go over body shots, catching and countering those now, right, with the opposite hand. So, again, it's gonna be a really natural movement that kind of feels good and sets you up for your counter shot really nice. So he's gonna turn with the shot. When I go, I'm gonna go first, kind of like a left hook to his body, right, from my rear hand. And he's gonna use this elbow, but he's gonna turn away from it. Boom, just like so, good. And he's gonna come back with his, we're gonna go for uppercut first, because a lot of times when they throw body shots, they're leaned over, so the uppercut's really good there. Bang, nice shot, right? Bang, good. Now if they try to throw like a longer one, he might throw it straight. Bang, that's a nice move too. Bang, perfect. And he has his hand up, just in case if I were to throw it high, the move is pretty similar. I mean, it's really similar. He just put a little more focus. If he knows the shot's coming in hard to his body, he puts his elbow down a little more, puts a little more focus into that, absorbing that. Bang, right there. Let's go for the uppercut. Bang, good. Let's go for the straight. Bang, again. Bang, right? And these are all about position. So the punch, although is important, the position is more important. Because if he turns and got me in a bad position, took the steam off my shot, he could throw it straight, boom. He could throw an uppercut, boom. But he really has me in a dominant position, right? So that's really, the position is the really important thing. Uppercut, bang, good. Straight, Bang, good. Now we're gonna go the other way. I'm gonna throw like a right hook to his body. He's gonna turn and come back with an uppercut, because I'm gonna be leaned over a little bit. Bang, really good shot. Again, bang, and he's using his back foot to create a little room, right? He kind of sits and steps back a little bit as he does it. Bang, right there. Now he's not gonna step. He's gonna sit right there and throw a nice little short little hook he's gonna try. Bang, with the opposite. Now it's uppercut, same thing, short. He's staying close, he's not stepping back. Maybe he's pressing me right now, and he wants to get close to me, who knows? Hook this time. Bang, good, uppercut. Bang, other side, uppercut. Bang, good, straight. Bang, uppercut. Bang, uppercut. Bang, uppercut. Bang, uppercut. Bang. Really nice counter shots for a left-hander and a left-hander. So that is going to be the last episode for our catching and countering series. All very important tools to practice and learn how to catch and counter with the same hand, how to catch and counter with the opposite hand, how to do it against different stances depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed, different situations. Hopefully these are helpful for you. It's a lot of information. You go over it a little bit at a time and absorb what you can and keep practicing and keep growing and keep learning, and we're going to do our best to keep giving you the best information that we can. So thank you.
Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.